Hello everybody, I'm Mike Wendlandt, and welcome to the Bulldog Biz. Tonight we have the second edition of Inside the Bulldog Brain, where we will feature and profile a special student athlete who's made a large impact on this campus. Tonight we have women's basketball star Carly Grenfell.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going tonight?
It's going well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Did you enjoy your day off?
Yes, it was. It was very nice.
Absolutely. Might as well just jump right in here. What brought you to Drake?
Well, I was recruited my senior year after playing AAU basketball, and it was one of the last places I visited, and I think it just, it rubbed me the right way right away, and I just felt like it was the right fit.
All right, and this is your fourth year on the team. How has the program impacted your life, and how's it changed you?
It's impacted my life tremendously. I mean, obviously when you commit to something like this, you put your whole heart and soul into it, and you really do learn and grow a lot from it, whether it's coming back from an injury or just getting in the gym extra and understanding work ethic. I think it's affected my life a lot in those regards.
And having a veteran here, having been part of two different coaching staffs, what advice would you give to some of the freshmen and sophomores who come into this program?
Never stop working hard. You're going to hit adversity. You hit it every day. I mean, you miss shots. You fail every day as an athlete. And I'd say just keep standing back up and always put in the extra work because it will pay off.
All right, now just more about your encore game. What do you bring to the Bulldog basketball team?
Well, I really like to shoot the three, so I'd say that's probably my forte. But I'm also a pretty passionate and energetic player, so I try to, spread that as much as I can.
Yeah, and you kind of brought up yourself, but when your first year, injuries kind of took hold, and I think it was a knee that ended your season early.
Yeah.
But you came back stronger every year. Your speed is still there. Your shooting is still there. How was just that year? That is very trying year. How did that impact your view of basketball and also just of the dedication that you had to get put into this program?
Yeah, I can't say it was easy because I'd never been hurt before, and obviously season-ending injury, that's a big deal. But I had the right mindset from the very beginning. The recovery is 6 to 9 months, and I set a goal of I'm going to get back in 6 months. And I did. I worked my butt off in rehab and worked on agility, speed, everything like that. And I think just putting in the extra time was the biggest thing that helped me come back.
Yeah, so and also this is the second year of Coach Branchak, and you started for both of the last programs that Coach Success have been here. How is this familiarity that this team has now with Coach Branchak really? How is that going to help this year pro? Because you guys were predicted third in the conference.
Yep, it's actually pretty amazing what difference it is from year one from year two. Our experience, familiarity. It's going to play a huge role this year. Just knowing the offense better, understanding our coaches, their personalities, what makes each other tick as a team. I think all those things are going to be huge for us, and year two will be a lot better, I can tell you that.
All right, and as a student athlete, especially one especially basketball where it takes so much time, how do you balance athletics and academics?
It's a learning process. As you come in as a freshman, you really don't know how to balance, but you figure out how you learn best, how you study best, and I think, when we do have time off, putting in the extra time for school is pretty huge to do, and I'd say it's just you learn over the years. It just comes to you eventually.
Absolutely, and also just because as a team, we're a few games into the season already, but what are your goals both individually and as a team for this year?
Individually, I guess I just want to help my team, make shots when they need them to be made, help us win games, and as a team, obviously, we want to be better than last year, and we want to continue to improve every single day. I can't promise you a Missouri Valley championship, but I can tell you that we want that to happen, and that is a goal. It's not a lofty goal by any means. So I think just continuing to improve and learning every single day is probably the overarching goal that we have.
Absolutely, and this is always just kind of always a fun one. If you can compare yourself to any pro athlete, who would it be, and then why?
That's a hard question. I don't know if I'd compare myself to any pro athlete just because I'm not as good as they are, but I can say I really like Elena Deladon. I think she's so tough, and she just talk about a player that wills her team to win. I think she took a lot of scuff after she left UConn, and I think she handled it well, so I look up to her for that.
Absolutely. And do you have any future plans for after graduation? You can try and stay in basketball or just go into a different field?
I'd love to stay and work in the sports industry, do PR in that regards. I do have a 5th year, so I'll be playing basketball next year as well, and hopefully start my master's.
Okay, now it's time for the rapid fire part of our portion. Just quickly, just say the first thing that comes to your head. Just by yourself.
Okay.
What's your favorite food?
Probably ice cream.
Okay, your favorite movie?
Remember the Titans.
Okay, what's your favorite hobby downtime? Just-
Probably reading.
Okay, all right. Any specific books?
I like inspirational books, motivational books the most probably.
All right. What's your favorite part of being a drake?
I'd say the professors are a huge part of that. I feel like I know them all on a personal basis, and that's really awesome to me.
What's your favorite professional sports team? Any sport?
Anything Philadelphia, but probably the Phillies.
All right. Your favorite professional athlete?
Elena Deladon.
Who's your role model?
Probably my dad. He's really had a huge impact in my life, and he continues to push me, and I look up to him for that.
Any game day superstitions?
What's that?
Any game day superstitions?
I'm not very superstitious, no, but if we win a lot of games in a row, I'll wear the same headband or wear my hair the same way.
All right. Do you have a certain type of music you listen to before the game or before practice? Or?
Anything upbeat.
And last thing, just so we don't get on the wrong side of you, what's your pet peeve?
Pet peeve? When people chomp their food. I can't stand that.
All right. And now our final section here, just quick, just like a yearbook. We'll just ask you a couple questions, just kind of you can see like who's like the best smile, things like that.
Okay.
Who's the class clown on the team?
Morgan Reed.
Who's the most outgoing?
Liza Heap.
Right. Who'd be class president?
Probably Liza again.
Okay. Who'd be prom queen?
I was actually a prom queen in high school, so.
Okay, there you go. Who's got the most school spirit?
Kara Lutz.
Right. Who's the best smile?
Alyssa.
Okay. The most competitive.
Most competitive? I'd say Morgan.
Okay. And lastly, who's the loudest person on the women's basketball team?
Loudest person. Probably Morgan again.
All right, thanks, Carly. And that'll wrap up this section of Bulldog Biz. If you can get to the bus or the Nap Center anytime, definitely stop by. They're very exciting to watch, and they always feed off the crowd support. There's a lot of season left, especially thanks to Carly Grenfell for letting us pick her brain a little bit.
No problem.
I'm Mike Wendlandt, and that wraps up this Bulldog Biz. Go Bulldogs!